VALIS. Come on up, Emily.
Awesome. Hello, everyone. My name's Emily Molstad. I'm the CEO and co-founder of VALIS, and we're modernizing industrial metal recycling through data. Today, metal production accounts for 10% of human-generated greenhouse gas emissions, and recycling has a potential to reduce that by 80%. But today, more than $50 billion worth of metal is being lost each year due to recycling inefficiencies, largely due to manual processes and human decision-making. We focus in on the most critical part of recycling, which is the sortation process, right? So you have all of these metals being mixed together during the recycling process. You have to be able to separate them to recover those high-value materials and effectively bring them back into manufacturing. So recycling facilities today are processing millions of pounds a month, and they use advanced sortation equipment to then create a target product, such as copper, and then anything else that's not copper will end up in this leftover pile, right? But determining what product they should be creating, what the actual quality and sale value of that product is, and anything else that's remaining in that leftover pile is ultimately up to human decision making. A technician will go through and visually assess incredibly small samples of material on the order of 35 pounds. They'll then provide that information to a plant manager who spends hours entering process data and material data into giant Excel spreadsheets, who then communicates on maybe a weekly basis with their commercial and sales team, who manually evaluates market trends to determine what products should they be creating, what's in demand in the industry. This all leads to lost money, lost material, and a whole lot of lost time. So we've created software solutions to address these gaps and to increase the profitability and sustainability of metal recycling. So now today with VALIS, we plug in directly with that advanced sortation equipment. We recover that incredibly valuable material and process data. We also incorporate market, sales, and procurement information. We feed that into our proprietary algorithms to deliver to our customers, to plant managers, insights into exactly what material they have as it moves throughout their plant floor, what their product quality is. We enable easy data access, automated data recovery and entry. And then we also provide insights into how they can optimize their processing, right? Can they be creating a new product that they're not currently generating? With all this information, we're saving them time, we're preventing headaches, and we're helping them to generate more revenue each year. Our competition currently spans other ERP software solutions, which are really focused on digitalizing existing processes but don't provide any information or optimization capabilities, or system monitoring capabilities that are specific to a type of equipment. We're equipment agnostic, we provide real-time insights, and we enable optimization. Over the last 4 years, we've secured roughly $2 million in non-dilutive funding to bring this software tool from an idea all the way to beta launch at our first pilot facility. We've secured an additional $2 million in grant funding to continue our pilot efforts and to also expand this product, not only from processing facilities to other aspects of the industry. In parallel, we've been building our business. So in 2019, pre-COVID, we got to travel all across the country through the NSF I-Corps program to interview more than 150 industry stakeholders. We've been securing partnerships that help us to not only build our product, but also build our market reach. And we're actively generating revenue, with $66,000 from our first pilot, with $1 million in our current revenue pipeline at various stages in customer development. And we've been actively engaging with the industry in the ways that are most valuable to them, through industry magazines and major events such as the ISRI convention we'll actually be attending next week in Nashville. For our go-to-market, we can sell directly through equipment manufacturers. So for any new sale of equipment, we can bundle our software. We can also sell directly to customers that have existing equipment installed. With our SaaS model and the high value add of our product, we have an estimated 3 to 5 month payback period for our software subscription. With our current product line, we're targeting a $1.5 billion US market, and with our strong global partnerships looking at a $6.5 billion global market. But we're not stopping there. We're continuing to evaluate opportunities for software and artificial intelligence solutions within this space. With the launch of our first 2 pilot product lines and expansion into the adjacent markets such as steel recycling and mining, we're looking at $85 million in annual recurring revenue by 2027. Our team is led by myself, my co-founder Caleb, and our colleague Ben, with expertise in metal recycling, machine learning, and SaaS product development. We're asking for $1 million on a safe. We've already secured $220,000 in funding. This will allow us to complete our 2 paid pilots, bringing that product from beta launch to product launch and building out our team. Join us as we lead a circular economy powered by data. Thank you.
Thanks, great presentation. It was, question I have is, so you're gonna have to go in and there's an installed base of equipment already. So how difficult is it to bring your software into that equipment? You know, is it a long learning cycle? I mean, for somebody to come in and you to sell that, it's gonna have to be an easy sell, right? So just kind of walk me through that.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've been able to integrate with equipment that is at various kind of stages in sophistication. So with the newer systems, it's a quick 1 hour server install, or we can remotely connect through our cloud-based platform. And then for older school systems, it does require some hardware installations, but we've been able to successfully do that in a 1-day installation.
Okay.
Hey, Emily, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Great presentation. How do you differentiate yourself? You showed about 3 or 4 peers up there. How do you differentiate yourself between some of the peers that have been out there for quite a while?
Yeah, so the way we really like to segment is other ERP solutions where they're focused on just consolidating data. So rather than having an Excel inventory, it's one platform for an inventory system or asset tracking like truck tracking, but they don't really provide any insights or recommendations on process improvements. And then with the equipment systems, they have their own software, but it's typically for system monitoring. If there's an issue, it has no insight or connection to external factors that are really critical to production strategy.
Thank you. That's very good.
Okay, maybe one last one. So the market size of the scrap metal recycling industry grew slower, I guess, over the last year than the technology sector overall. Is that a concern for you, given the volatility? And are you exploring any strategic partnerships, something to kind of help you scale faster?
Yeah, absolutely. So on the point of we're seeing rapid adoption of opportunities for in new technology within this space to help scrap processors and recycling facilities weather the storm of market volatility and increasing material trend changes, right, as electric vehicles come into scrap yards. And then we are actively establishing a strategic partnership with a world-leading equipment provider, so our software can be directly sold to their existing customer base, which represents about a $50 million recurring revenue market for us.
Great, thank you.